I'm a very poor person, but today, I want to test ways to get rich. I want to test real ways to become a millionaire without spending any Robux in Brookhaven. Because there are many game passes that are really expensive, but I want to become a millionaire for free. But I'm competing against this player, and he's even laughing at me. He has this security guard, and also this other security guard. And the only person I have to help me is this friend of mine who's not very rich. And this judge will have to decide which one of us becomes richer here in Brookhaven. Now it looks like he's coming here in front, back to his Roblox house. And his house really looks very expensive. It's a millionaire's house. One of his security guards stays here while the other one stays here at his door to protect this player who's a millionaire, who apparently is watching TV. Guys, it's going to be really hard to be better than them. He said it's impossible because they have Robux and we can't spend Robux. And it's really going to be very hard, but it's not going to be impossible. Now it looks like the judge is arriving here. He has something to say. He arrived right here and said, you just have to look rich. You don't need to spend Robux. Okay, that's exactly what I'm going to do. Now he's going back here and said, let's start by changing our avatar. And this idea he had is really good. On the right, I'm going to choose a completely random car. I chose this car, but later I'm going to change cars in Roblox. Now I'm arriving here in front because I have to get to the avatar shop to customize my Roblox avatar. I'm going to click on this shirt, and now I'm going to search for this word. On the right, a lot of really interesting watches are going to appear, and I have to choose one of them that's really beautiful and matches my Roblox character. So much that my friend will also have to do this. I want to see which watch he's going to choose. He chose this watch, but it's really badly made because it's crooked. He's picking a lot of watches, and all of them are looking ugly. So I chose this watch because it's made of gold and also diamonds, so it looks really expensive. Now he's looking here and said, which shirt and pants are you going to use? Look, I'm going to use a gold shirt and pants, and my friend will have to be my security guard, so it looks like we're really rich. But guys, it looks like he liked this idea. Now he's changing his avatar to look like a soldier, so much that he's changing everything. While he changed his Roblox avatar, I'm going to use some very specific codes. Here on the right, I'm going to use this code, and then this other code. And now I'm looking like this. This watch of mine is really interesting because it just shows that I'm really rich. Now I'm going to use this Roblox code to get these really different glasses. My friend is making his avatar, but he's not done yet. He's choosing some really different items, but I think his avatar is already good. Now he got this really weird backpack and is testing all the possible avatars. And this avatar is really good. Now finally he's coming here to the front because he's done with this. He said, your avatar just needs an invisible head. Guys, this idea he had is really good, and I can actually get an invisible head. Here on the right, I'm going to use this code, and my head is going to be totally invisible. But I don't know if I'm going to want this, because even though it's really good, I think I'm going to keep my head, because having an invisible head is really weird. So I removed it, and my avatar is almost ready. As soon as I finish my avatar, I'm going to have to test the next thing because I won't look rich just by having a good avatar. But now he's coming back here and coming to the front to do something. But I'm almost sure that he's coming here to talk bad about us. He just arrived right here, and he's coming here to say something. Now it looks like he's laughing at us and said, you have a rich avatar, but where's your rich car and house? Guys, what he said, surprisingly, is true. He went back to his car, and I really don't have a rich car or a rich house. He said something really sad, but it's actually true. So I have to improve my car and also my house to finally become better than him, because he has a car and also a very expensive house. So we both have to improve that too. I'm going to search exactly for this word, and on the right, a lot of really interesting chains are going to appear. We have this gold chain that makes me look really rich, but I'm going to use exactly this code. And now I got my favorite gold chain. This one looks really expensive, but it looks like my friend is calling me here because we need to get a better car and also a better house. Here on the right, I'm going to have to get a free car that looks like it's paid, but it's going to be really hard to do that because the cars that look paid are literally paid. But these two cars, in case you don't know, are really similar. This Jeep looks like this, while this other car looks like this. The only difference is that the blue car is paid and the yellow car is totally free. And for sure, I'm going to trick the players by getting the yellow car because they're going to think I paid to have it, when actually this car is totally free. My friend said it really looks like the paid version, and that's true. But in case you don't know why I'm coming here to the front, it's because here we have this island, and the plot here is totally free. We have this island that costs 800 Robux, this island costs 500 Robux, and this island is totally free because it has this really specific sign that shows it's basically free. But it looks like it's not exactly this plot, but the plot that's on the other side of the map. So we have to go back there urgently. I'm going to take the chance and choose a boat on the right, which will be the boat that will bring all the visitors to the island. Now me and my friend are going back here because this is going to be really important, but I'm going to let him get it because it's going to be important. He got exactly this boat, which is basically a free boat, but here on the back, there's a secret button that if he presses it, this thing will appear on the back that makes it look like this boat is actually paid. But he has to pick me up here because I don't want to fall in the water. Guys, he picked me up, and I'm really acting like I'm rich. So much that now I'm sailing to get exactly to the house I have to get to look really rich. And my friend friend is taking me here to the front, and he's actually going really fast. He's coming here quickly in a really different way. I really hope that those players don't come after us. But there's a helicopter coming here, and maybe that's going to be a problem because it's really following us. While we're coming here to the front, this helicopter is coming here too. Maybe it's that player from before. So my friend has to hurry so I can get this Roblox house. Perfect. He arrived here, and the helicopter also came here. But actually, it's the judge who came. He said, I just came to say that you guys are doing really well, but you have to hurry because time is running out. And this is really good and bad at the same time. We're doing really well, but at the same time, we're doing badly because time is already running out. Now again, he's flying here, and again, he's coming here to the front to talk to those Roblox players. And I hope he doesn't talk about what we're doing because this island is totally secret, and they shouldn't know about it. Now my friend is coming here, and apparently, he's taking the boat out of here because I'm going to get a house. On the right, I have to get a very specific house. There are a lot of houses that look paid, and we also have houses like this one that are really expensive. I have to find a house that looks paid and is also free. By the way, my friend is coming back here, and maybe he has something to say because he's coming in my direction. He said, get the hero house, it looks rich. Look, I know what he said is true, but I have a better idea. On the right, we have this house that's totally paid, and you can see that this house looks like this. It's a totally paid house. But if I get this other house on the right that's free, you can see that it's basically the same thing. But this house isn't built yet. But if I press this Roblox button, the house will be built, and it will look exactly like this. But it has these signs that get in the way a lot. So my friend is coming here because he's going to have to help me hide all the signs. So much that now he's coming here to my house. I really want to see what he's going to do. But he's looking at this sign, and he placed something right here that simply hid the sign. Guys, this idea he had is really good. So I'm also going to have to do this to actually look really rich. Here on the right, I'm going to get this item, and I have to think about what I'm going to place here in the front to hide these signs. I'm going to place a rock right here that will hide this sign really well. Here I'm going to place another rock, and here I'm also going to place 2 rocks. But I don't know if this is very good. It really hid the signs, and this looks horrible. So much that he came here and said, if you place more rocks and trees, it won't look bad. Guys, this idea he had is really good. Now he's coming back here to do the decorations because everything here is really empty. So much that he placed a TV and placed another TV on top. And what he did was actually genius. But now I'm placing a lot of trees so this doesn't look so weird. And now it's actually looking a bit more normal. These rocks that are here hiding the signs. My friend just placed a couch here, and now this is actually looking really good. But he removed the TV on the bottom, and now this TV is floating, and it looks like I'm really rich because my TV flies. And you can only get a TV that flies if you're really rich. Here on the right, I'm going to get these items, and I'm going to start placing lights in my house because a rich house has a lot of lights. I'm placing a lot of lights, and it's actually looking pretty interesting. Now I'm going to place here too, and I'm going to place this item here. I'm also going to place this other item, and now I'm going to have to place a lot of furniture in my Roblox house. I'm placing this computer here on the right, and I'm going to get this item and place it right here to hide my house because if they find out what's behind here, they're going to realize that all of this is fake. And now the house is looking like this. We have this really interesting living room here. We also have this dining table. I also placed this item right here to hide the sign that's behind here. Here I made my gamer room, but it's not ready yet. Now he's coming back here, and he has something to say. He said, this room looks horrible. Look, I know this room looks really ugly, but I'm going to improve it a lot. So I want him to leave here, and soon he's going to come back to see the result. For now, he's watching TV, which is the only thing he's doing. But now I'm going to open the garage because I want to have a really good view while I play video games. Now I finally finished this, and you can see that this room looks much better. It really looks like I'm really rich. By the way, my friend is arriving here to see everything I did, and I'm sure this is really good. He's even coming here to play video games, and he's playing this motorcycle game. Now I have a really good avatar. I have a really good house, but there are 2 very important things missing. So much that he's even coming here. But now there are only 2 things missing for me to look really rich. I'm going to have to get this boat and do some very specific things. I'm going to drive this. Now finally he came here too. And I'm coming here to the pier because there's something very important that I'm going to have to do. I just arrived right here, but it looks like this player is coming here again. Guys, this really isn't good because he arrived here suddenly, and apparently he has something to say. He said, where are your luxury cars? And now he's laughing at us. He's simply laughing at me because I don't have a luxury car. So I have to get this now, and this friend of mine will have to help me do this. Now finally he went back to his car, and again he's going to his house. This player is really weird. He's just trying to annoy me, so I give up and don't get rich in Roblox. So much that now he's going back to his house, and he's arriving exactly here, and little by little I'm starting to look richer than him because he has a house. But I also have a house, and my house is in the middle of the island, which only really rich people can do. He said, make a private garage. Guys, this idea he had was really good. Now I'm arriving here at the front, and I'm going to do exactly what he asked. My friend placed this item here. Now that he placed this item here, I can get this other item on the right and place an item here on the road. And in case you don't know why we did this, it's because if I get any item on the right and try to place it here on the ground, I won't be able to because I can't place items on the road. But if my friend places this blue item, I can basically place items here. So I placed these items here, and now my friend removed the blue items. And finally, I have a private garage. Here on the right, I'm going to get this blue car, and I'm going to leave it back here, exactly in this spot. I'm also going to get this other blue car because this one also looks paid. And now I have to choose the last car on the right. And I chose this car. All three look like they're paid, and it looks like they're from the premium game pass. But actually, all of them are free. So much that my friend is coming here to the front, and I don't know what he's going to do this time, but apparently he's going to get another boat, and this time he got this jet ski. And in case you don't know, this vehicle is free. He simply got a boat that looks paid but is free. And now he became the security here, and he's taking care of the boats. There's no security on the island because it's an island in the middle of nowhere, so no one will be able to get to my Roblox island. But now the judge is coming here because he's going to judge the player's house and give a score to me and also to the player to see which one of us is richer. Now he has to pass through here. And finally, the security opened the gate, and the judge managed to get inside here. Now the judge is coming right here to see this Roblox house. But this house is pretty normal. There's nothing special here. And this player has a paid house, but his paid house isn't that interesting. Now he stood up here to see what score he's going to get. He said, "Score 8. You have a lot of money, but you didn't try very hard. Look, this is really interesting. If he got a score of 8, this means I can beat him with these cars of mine, or even with these boats of mine, or even with my house that's totally paid. Now I'm right here." And he's arriving here to see everything that happened. He wants to see everything I did. He's writing something down about my cars that are here. I don't know what he's writing. I just know that now he's arriving right here to see what's on the island. So much that he's coming right here, and my friend is holding this item. He said, "Who are you?" And the judge apparently will have to identify himself. He said, "I'm the judge." And now my friend let him come here because he needs to do a check. Because there are a lot of criminals in the world who want to take my money, and my security is here to protect me. Now we're here on my boat, and my friend is simply coming here to the island. The island isn't that far, but it's far enough so people don't come here. And I want to see what the player is going to think about this. Now he's coming here to see my gamer room, which is really interesting. You can see there are a lot of video games here. So much that he's coming here into the house, and I'm sure he's impressed with this flying TV. My friend turned on the TV, and you can see that it really works. And now he arrived here to give a score to my house. He said, "Score 10. You are the winner. I simply won the tournament." And the player who's here can't believe that he lost. And guys, if you want to add me on Roblox, just click the Become a Member button, and I will add you on Roblox.